Hey. Hmm. What I'd like to do is I want to actually. I'm starting a new stream. Okay, I'm going to end this stream in a minute. I want you guys to come over with me. Can you come over? I'm posting the link now in the thing. Just click on that, and that'll take. I'm running both streams at the same time. What I'm going to do is close this stream, and everyone will jump over. Magic trick. That's what I want to do. I want to tell you this honestly. I'm just disappointed with people, okay? I'm disappointed that people who I thought were my friends really weren't my friends. Okay? I want to tell you, I actually cared. The biggest thing with Tim is I actually cared for the guy. I don't know if you believe me or not. I actually really fucking liked him. I really, really liked him. That's what hurts. Somebody who's a jerk, you hated, yeah, that's it. They were never your friend. But with Tim, I got to tell you, that's what hurts so much is the fact that it hurts that this is a good friend of mine and it just hurts so much that they're so desperate for views that they would do anything to be famous. They would stab me. They'd hurt me just to help their own cause. You know what I mean? That's what hurts, man. I want to say that to you. That's what really hurts. How do you mean a change up? Sorry. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Now that Timmy's gone into German independence, there'll be no German watchers whatsoever on the radar. Okay. Okay. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, guys, jump over to the other stream. I'm going to end this one. I'm going to be more positive on this other stream. Okay. Okay. We're going to have the happy, cheery Archie on the new stream. Okay. He's going to be happy and nice and love everybody. Okay. Okay. Hey, cuddly and love them and be nice and polite and yeah, let's do that. Hey, so I'm just gonna this one I'm gonna it automatically it'll take the crew over to the new stream. I've just ended this stream here. Let's come over to the new stream. And guess what? We're on the new stream. We've got the panel coming up. They're appearing. I want to be positive, guys. Come over. You got just I put the link down below. Just jump over and exit this other StreamYard. Then you go to the new StreamYard because I'd like to be positive and loving and caring.
Hey, Trapper.
You know what
Hey,
I mean?
Mike, how are you?
Let's be
I'm doing
sickly
all right.
nice now. Hey,
Kinda-
is that
kinda
okay?
worked
Is that
over.
okay? I had my
Overdid it
mother's
today.
little helper. I've had my mother's little helper. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Okay. Can we even promote the community? Can we promote the community channel and Tim's channel? How about we give him the link after we finish today? Let's give him the link. What do you think? Hey?
He's a big enough dick to ask for it.
Okay, we're here, guys. Just wanted to see how that works. So I actually took my audience with me. Beautiful. Neo, $10. Cry, Archie. Cry. Yeah, guys, this is the nicer Archie. Okay, and Mr. Zoso, you move over. I'm going to end this one here. See you on the other stream, beautiful man. Beautiful, beautiful. Here we are. Curly's here too. Hey, I just want to say to you guys, you know what? You know what, guys? I really do love you, okay? I was a bit angry. The thing is that I got really hurt that my good friend wanted me, my good friend Timbo wanted me to fail. Does that make sense? Do you understand? I think that's why I was upset. Okay, so you know, in all honesty, there, it doesn't mean anything personal. I was just disappointed. Okay, it hurts. It hurts when somebody you love and you trust. See, if your enemy does something bad to you, it doesn't hurt, does it? It's when your wife or your best friend does something to you that it really hurts. Nice Tudor. I like the strap. Cry, Archie. I'm just having a cry now. I got to tell you guys, I want to be a loving pontiff. Timbo, I do love you. By the way, in that change of stream, I didn't even empty my prostate. It's holding strong. It's holding strong, boys. It's holding really strong. Ryan Vlogs Life, $2. Arch, careful with threats. Your visa could be. Okay, thanks, Ryan. You know what? With Timmy there himself. You know what? Seriously? I've helped you earn 150,000. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Is that a nice thing to help someone in the community earn $150,000 a year? Is that bad?
Spectacular.
I felt really upset before because they wanted to hurt me for money. They weren't.
Angelic's looking for the link, Arch.
Oh, Angelic's looking for the link. Sorry, I'm posting it now. I just felt really hurt because I loved him. He did so much for me. And then why does he turn? Why do they turn? Can you tell me that?
You guys had an argument, and you're not getting along, and you're turning.
AC Curly Q2, $2. AC3, please pull up Mr. Zoso's watch he was asking about. Yes, what watch were you asking about, sir?
We were talking, in the green face, the light green Navitimer, the 41.
Oh, yes. Are you talking about the spearmint that my friend Jeff had?
They're beautiful.
Is that the one, or you're talking about the pistachio?
No, the Navitimer. The pistachio is not a Navitimer.
Correct. I gotta tell you,
beautiful.
That watch is. The only problem is, do you want to buy that at full whack? That's the problem. Okay.
No, nobody is selling it at full whack.
That's the problem. See, can you get much of a discount on it?
Yeah, you can.
How much are you getting discount wise?
20%.
Yeah, my friend, he only got 10. I think he got 10 on that. That's all he could get.
It all depends on your relationship and what you're trying to do there. But if you're just buying the watch to get the watch, you can get it for 20%, maybe a little more.
I'll just bring that up there.
Wow.
It's a beautiful watch. It's especially, I like the brown with the green. What color strap would you guys get?
Well, it comes with the brown strap, but most Breitlings are strap monsters. You could put pretty much anything you want on it.
Does it come with a bracelet?
We've got a positive stream now, guys. We've got a positive stream. Are you happy with that, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to say to Timmy, let me full screen. Timmy, I really love you. I love OC. I love the community. I love everything you've done for me and the watch world. By the way, guys, I would still like to sell a few things off. I've got this beautiful cap.
With
Hey,
DNA.
Arch,
This-
I know you want to sell your stuff, but can you just make it clear that you don't want anybody to get hurt?
I
Please.
definitely don't want anyone to get hurt. Okay.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Archie, I'll be right back.
Hey, that's cool.
It's
Thank
a
you
good
very much. I
it's
appreciate
a
that.
good weekend for selling stuff. You know, it's a long weekend. People are
Yeah.
sitting around looking at eBay. You should do well. I sold a train.
Yeah.
I've got heavy bids on a train on eBay, on a Coronation class train.
What sort of train?
Just a Hornby train. I had a train I bought for my birthday a few years ago. And I just put it in the cupboard and I thought, I'm going to sell it. It's a Coronation class Hornby train. And it's hot.
Are these trains, I mean, is that kind of it seems to be prevalent amongst the Aussies, so I'm ignorant of it. But all you guys seem to be into it.
Neil Young owned Lionel. So Neil Young was the first guy to invent the electronic train sound.
Okay, let's just clarify a few things here, okay? Lionel, that's the American trains. That's an American brand.
Yep.
When you say Hornby, I'm actually a Hornby aficionado.
Yeah.
Okay. With Hornby itself, we've got Hornby, we've got Triang Hornby, and we've got Post Triang. When you say Hornby, are you talking O gauge or double O? First question, O gauge or double O?
Double O.
Are we talking 2 rail or 3 rail?
A 2 rail. I think it must be 2 rail. The train is nearby.
You think? No! 2 rail or 3 rail? 3 rail is what the aficionados really want. The 3 rail was the original. That's the metal Hornby. Did you know that metal Hornby itself is not the same as when Triang got involved? Triang made that plastic crap. Did you know this?
No, I do not.
This is 70s. This is 70s Hornby. I know, because it's plastic.
Right.
You've already, just the way your eyebrows nodded up and down, I know exactly. The really valuable stuff is the double O gauge 3 rail. In fact,
I couldn't afford trains. Oh, they were too expensive.
Couldn't afford them either.
So you know why Neil Young bought into Lionel?
I think it was because he wanted to give his son something to do with his son.
His son has cerebral palsy, and he loves trains, and that's the reason why he did it.
Yep, and he saved Hornby from Lionel. He saved Lionel from bankruptcy. But he went on. Then he had the idea of putting the electronic train sounds, where you can push a button and have whistles and noises and all that. And he developed that at home in the barn. Remarkable guy. So yeah, it's a coronation class, and I think it's hot because of the coronation and the changeover in the monarchy. I didn't realize that until I put it online.
Are you putting it on eBay?
So that'd be a stream. Can I see the train? Can we see the train? Can I see the train? It's a streamlined. Is that the blue one? Is that the blue streamlined? Yeah. That was an LMS train. See, my favorite trains of that time were LNER. LNER was Mallard, Flying Scotsman. The A3s, that sort of coach.
The Flying Scotsman, yes. This one, it's got this. The Streamliner is interesting. It was only around not long, wasn't it? It wasn't around a long time. Where is this train? I've got a helper here. I've got a helper. A train. I've got a train helper. Anyway, I put it online and it sold within 5 minutes. Like there was a bid, and then another guy came on. Then there was a short bidding war, and it went up in price. And now this train is sitting there for a few more days. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the train. Here it is. Here it is. Here. Pontiff. Here
Very
is
nice.
the,
Cool.
Very nice.
now. If I Pontiff.
Yeah,
There's
sorry. Yep,
Is that
that's
it-
the
is that
coronation
HO?
class. It's an LMS. It's exactly what I know what it is. Actually, you know what? I don't mind these. These are actually quite nice. How much did you get for it?
It's at 345 right now.
Sell the fucking thing. Just get out of
Wow.
it, okay?
I was thinking of rolling it into something. Well, I don't know what I'll roll it into, but I'm going to give it to my wife. It's my train. It was my birthday present. Come on. I get to buy another moon watch or some piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, but I just put it in the cupboard because I can't afford a train set. You haven't made it until you have a train set, like a room.
Angelic,
Yeah.
are
Gotta
you
have
in?
a whole
Hey.
room.
You seem to forget a few things, okay? Can I show you some of my trains now that you've showed me your trains?
My shitty train. Yes,
Do you want to see some of my trains? Yes or no?
Sir. Yes,
If
sir.
we get some super chats, I will show you some of my trains.
Come on, chat. Please.
But mine aren't as cool as yours, okay?
No,
Mine are
rubbish.
kishy.
Rubbish. I only had one.
Actually,
little
that's not a
train.
bad train. I'll be honest with you. That's actually a nice
Hey,
train. That's
If
actually
it's
a nice
fetching
train.
$350, it's not rubbish.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's actually really nice. I used to have. Okay, I'll tell you what I had. Okay,
Yes.
okay. You don't know what this is, but you can Google it. Okay, I had a Princess Elizabeth O gauge. Google what the fuck that is. They're about $10,000. Just Google it,
Jesus.
Angelic. I had a boxed Princess Elizabeth O gauge. That was also LMS. Just Google Princess Elizabeth O gauge.
I won't
It's
get
a
thrown
monster.
out.
Yeah, you just work out what the fuck it is. Just quickly, I gotta grab. Oh, where's he gone? Where's he gone? He doesn't want to play trains. He'll come back. He'll come back. Sorry guys. I was just. Here we go. CB. Pontiff. CB $10. Pontiff. Can we finally spell the truth? There is no fucking community. There is Archieverse and everybody else. And can we use the word love with a little more attention? Thank you, CB. CB's my good friend. He's fucking been loyal to me. He's been a good friend. He gives me marital advice, food advice, and watch advice. He's a fucking...
That's a
I am
good
so
friend.
lucky to have friends. Mike, you're another friend I love. You know that?
Thanks, Arch. I consider you a friend as well.
You're a good friend. I like to think you wouldn't get me drunk and try and make me look silly for a few brownie points.
No, I would stop you from getting that drunk, or I would put you under my shoulder and help you into your apartment if you were that drunk, and
GB,
lay you down
$2.
in the bed and make sure you stayed there.
GB, $2. Archie, we want to see the 4B2, not this. Well, 4B2 is 4 inches by, 4 inches? It's a metric measurement. It's a saying. CB,
4 mil by
$5.
2 mil.
If you want super chats, you need to pay attention. I sent you one, but you were doing something else. Sorry. Where's our angelic slayer gone? Get him back on. I want him back on. I want to talk to him about trains. I like trains. You know that?
Drop a link.
He's
drop
coming
him
back.
link.
I'm going to cut out. I just wanted to make sure that things were going to calm down a little bit, and
Yeah.
you made it clear. So
I'm
everything's
glad.
cool.
I'm glad things have kind of settled down a little bit.
100%. And thank you, Archie. Thank you. And we're going to talk soon. And I would really appreciate it if you took a look at your phone, because I think there's a guy who wants to come, and I want to coordinate that. So take a look at what I sent you when you get a chance. I'm not rushing you, because you like him, and he seems like a really nice guy, and I want to help him out. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That sounds great there. Sorry
great
about that. We
morning.
got Angelic's on now.
Good night, Mr.
Angelic's
Zoso.
on
I
there.
got lost.
Hey, I was going to show you some of my trains. I'm going to bring out a train for you, okay?
Yes, please.
CB, $50. Now that we have your attention, I send you my loyalty. Sorry, I was responding to it. Tim has been sending me text messages.
I went to look for the train and I fell off.
Oh, that happens. Yeah. If you're on StreamYard and you don't start a whole new Google and page and go from there, it'll kick you off StreamYard.
Stupid old man struggles with technology.
Yeah. No, I learned that one a long time ago.
Angelic, I'm going to steal that saying from you. I really like it. I fell off. I like that. I'm going to use that.
I fell out a number of times.
I fell off. There's a song in that, isn't there?
Angelic, you seem like you're pretty good at selling stuff. Do you know how to sell Birkins?
I'm a bit rough. I wouldn't employ me to sell a Birkin. Look at this ugly beard and the hair, the head glasses. You need someone. You need Ricky Justice on it. You need
Ricky Justice,
Mr. Smelly. You need Mr. Smelly to sell Birkins.
Yeah, Mr. Smelly. He'd do a good deal.
Prim and proper and smelling like a rose and
he's always very dapper looking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dapper
I can sell.
Dan.
I can sell. Oh,
You can sell guitars.
I can sell shitty secondhand guitars.
Look, the trains I got aren't really that wanted anymore, Angelic.
No, why they're too big.
Any type of heavy equipment, any kind of
and
work
you can't give 5-year-olds sharp metal corners, can you?
Well, not in these days. Back in the old days, 5-year-olds probably could handle it. But
do you want to see some trains or not?
I grew up with Tonka trucks, man.
Yes,
I grew up with Tonka trucks. Those things are sharp on every corner.
Would you mind Tonka trucks? I had a Tonka truck, the dump truck that had the hydraulic dump. Hydraulic.
Oh yeah, I had that.
It was in orange.
I had a grader.
Those fuckers are worth some money now.
Mine was yellow.
I saw a restoration of a
stamped metal ones.
There's a good video of a restoration. A guy took a Tonka dump truck apart, and he grinded all the rust away, and then he got the wheels, and somehow he managed to restore the plastic wheels. I was like, whoa!
Wow, how do you do that?
You make molds. You make molds, and if the wheels are broken, you take a mold and you piece the mold together and form a complete wheel and make a new wheel. That's how you do it.
Yeah, and then he painted it, and they were good toys, weren't they?
Do you really want me to get the train? Seriously, this is a dangerous avenue.
Please.
No, I'll be stuffed. I bring out my childhood fantasies of train sets and that. That's not healthy.
Angelica never asks for much, so if he wants it, I'm with him.
Yeah, I've known a few people with full rooms just dedicated to a train.
You know what?
Set,
Can I tell you a story? I had a beautiful. I had some amazing electric engines, and I had this affair, and I sold all the trains off and blew the money trying to fuck this bitch.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I sold the Princess Elizabeth to fund stupidity. This is when I went through a midlife crisis. I bleached my hair. I bought a sports car. I had the Mazda Miata.
Fuck the beard. I want to see that.
I even cringe. Can I tell you something else even more cringeworthy? I even went to a solarium.
Solarium.
Hey, by the way, you know, when I was in the city last night,
Isn't
I
that
was
like
walking
Tabaret?
I was walking in the mall and I found these cigarettes. I found this
Ooh.
packet. That's they're okay, aren't they?
What are they? Prince and Hedges?
No.
Well, I can't read it.
Double happiness.
I don't know.
Double happiness.
They're authentic. They look nice.
Have you ever smoked, Arch?
Oh yeah, I used to smoke cigars. I used to smoke cigarettes for I started at 18 or 19 and I gave up a few times, but I don't smoke now. I don't smoke cigarettes now.
What kind of
I
lighter
tried
did you have when you smoked cigarettes?
He had a bunch
Man.
of Dunhills,
Dunhill,
Cartier.
Cartier. I had a DuPont.
Mm.
DuPont, the good DuPonts, they had the ping. You had that ping. You know the ping?
Yeah, that's the whole. That's the
but
whole
when they
bit.
got old, they stopped pinging. Okay, they stopped pinging. Let me go and get some train sets. Do you really want to see them? Because I'll be soft and nice once I get the train sets out. Because
I
you
like
know
that.
what? Let me tell you this. We were so lower middle class. See, we only had a Lima train set. We couldn't afford the Hornby. The rich kids had Hornby.
I couldn't get trains.
We had a Lima. You know Lima? That was like the second rate. You know Lima? You heard of Lima? You
I've
remember
heard
that
of-
brand?
I've heard of Lima, but it's a bit like I don't know it very well.
That's like in America, Archie. The upper class kids had Lionel, and then the lower class kids had Timco.
Yes. You know, different.
Cheap
Lionel.
Trats.
Let Lionel. You know, some very famous music people. You know, Scott Atkin and Waterman. I think the Atkin guy, he's a huge. Peter Townsend, he's a huge train guy. A lot of these famous rockers are huge train people. Frank Sinatra had trains. Did you know that?
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these people are big enough to own real trains.
Well, actually, that Peter Townsend guy, he owned a part. He bought the Flying Scotsman at one stage. Did you know those steam locomotives are worth several $100,000 now?
Is he the guy that was behind the restoration of the Flying Scotsman?
Yeah, he was. There was a number. There was also. No, I think you're talking about Pega. There's another guy. What's his name? There's another guy who. Can I go and get the trains? Can I get the trains?
Of course.
You've been asking for 10 minutes. Go get it.
Yes, please.
Okay. I just
Yes,
shy. You're gonna
please.
be in.
No way.
Just go get the fucking train, please.
No way. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Angelic, you never
nice train.
Yeah, you never asked for nothing, Angelic. If that's what you want, I'm sure he'll go get it. It'll be cool. Hey, Angelic,
Trains are cool.
Mike, do you remember the Lionel trains where they used to have the locomotive cars and
I
they had the
remember Lionel.
oil? They had the little tube of oil. I don't know if it was mineral oil or something. And you used to put a couple of drops in the stack.
Yeah, and they'd smoke out the.
Yeah. Once
Yeah,
the train
yeah.
got warmed up, it would
those.
smoke. Yeah.
Yep, totally.
And it had the big giant controller with the big levers on it, like that big Bakelite controller.
The big box. It was a brown box made of Bakelite, and it had a knob on it, and it was like the power source.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
we lost Angelic again.
No, it's just my stupid camera. I'm trying to get this OCene camera going.
When I was a kid at Christmas time, my father used to set that up. And when we first moved from an apartment to a house, we had a real Christmas tree that somebody gave him, and it was so fucking dry. I almost set the whole living room on fire playing with the train because it fell over and sparked.
Really?
And you know the little. My mother used to put out this like white little like fluffy that looked like snow little blanket around the tree. That's what caught fire.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like I said, I had a friend who had a room, actually a garage devoted to an entire like train city.
He had the town and the
landscape
whole thing.
with mountains and tunnels But you know what? I never got into trains, man. If I get old and I'm going to slow down, I'm going to build scale model airplanes and fly them. because I fly competition model airplanes right now because I'm a world-class model airplane pilot, and whether it be gliders or whatever. So when I'm done competing, then I'll go to scale, and then I'll work on building, like things to as exact scale as I can, and that's kind of like what you graduate to when you're too old to really go out there and tear it up. And
Mikey, is lithium battery powered model planes and all that stuff? Are they starting to take over the old gas
they've
ones?
already
Yeah.
taken it. Well, I don't know about taking over. There's still gas powered, still very popular. But lithium is just as powerful. I mean, it's like 50-50 now. Absolutely.
There's a forest preserve near my house that it's actually a whole section is designated for the
Some places only allow electric now because the motors make noise. The problem with electric is you have to spend a lot of money to set yourself up for electric. You got to buy multiple battery packs. You got to buy the charger, the balancer, and so the initial outlay is a lot. But then you're not having to buy fuel and all this other shit down the road, right? You got
Hey, Mikey, I'm gonna cut out for a couple of minutes. So if somebody tries to talk to me, I'm gonna be back in like 2 minutes. I got to let my dogs in.
Sure.
I could see you making scenery, Mikey.
Scenery?
Yeah, I reckon you'd enjoy modeling scenery for trains.
Yeah, I actually prefer interactive stuff like flying model airplanes, racing model cars. I was ranked 19th in the U.S. racing nitro model off-road race cars. I was king of California racing quarter scale, and I was one of the fastest in the world flying model gliders, where we hold the world speed record for all model aircraft with model gliders, unpowered gliders, 200 miles an hour faster than model jets. The world record right now is like 548 miles an hour with an unpowered glider, sustained speeds. It's insane.
I've wanted to fly planes, but that crashing them worries me. Because I don't know how to fly.
You know what? Spend $200 on a simulator, and as long as you got a decent computer that has an okay video card, it'll handle the simulator, and you can teach yourself to fly on the simulator. Once you can fly, take off, and land on the simulator, then you can just transfer directly over and put a real plane on the ground and take it off and fly it and land it just like the real deal. They are that close.
You reckon?
Oh, I know. I mean, guys to practice and learn to fly helicopters that way, because helicopters, your first flight goes like this. You get 6 inches off the ground, and they just so the rotors hit the ground, and they just fucking explode them into bits. And so to keep that from happening, people buy the simulator. They learn to completely fly in every sense of the word, model helicopter, with the simulator. Then they go buy the real deal, and they can actually fly it. And the new simulators are to die for. I mean, you can change the background, everything. It's crazy.
Boys,
all right,
I'm back
let's see
now.
this train, Archie.
It's big.
Jeez.
Wow. I need my glasses.
He really did have to go bust it out. Probably in the garage.
I got everything like this here. Look at this.
Number 2 signal cabin. That's vintage. The box is beautiful.
Yeah, the box is awesome.
This is Lipathy. You know Lipathy? Swinging kangaroo. Here we go. Decent $2. Decent setup for flight simulator is north of 4,000.
No. Flight simulator, $200. Real flight. Go to your hobby store. $200. You can learn to fly. Oh, look at that. A little
That's
station.
Gorgeous. Isn't that
it's
beautiful?
10. That's 10.
That's worth
Tin.
money.
I was
That's
just going
worth
to ask what
money.
it's made of.
No,
Neat.
it's not. I can't give this shit away. Okay, look at the
Really?
chimney there.
Oh.
That's cool stuff.
25mm World War II would be good with that. Ooh. Figures. Wow. That's a nice piece.
I'll show you the trains now.
You know,
okay?
Archie's going to only have the fucking nicest of the nice, you know?
Yeah.
That's his style.
It's the way he rolls. He rolls. He
Yeah.
doesn't buy shitters.
Even his
No.
trains have box and papers.
This one here, the box, a little bit old,
So what vintage are we talking here, Pontiff?
1950s.
50s,
Oh
yeah,
my
exactly. I was just going
God.
to say.
Oh,
Salt
Saks of
wagon,
Salt.
nice.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's beautiful.
Never
You know,
touched
I
before.
worked at a toy store
Mint.
called Toys
Mint.
and Trains.
Mint.
and
Look, look at those, just mint. Just
Yeah, we had every size scale there, up to where the engines were like 2.5, 3 feet long.
Hey, Arch, were those pieces made in Australia, or where were
no,
those
these were made in England.
England. Wow.
Well, I think I've got Saks of Salt still in the cupboard.
You want to see the
It's
tunnel?
got that, you know, the tube, the tall plastic tube, and you twist the top.
Arch, do you set that thing up for your kids like Christmas or anything?
They don't like this shit. Come on.
really?
Can we run the line from The Sopranos? The Sopranos line. Remember when Bobby Bacalunu was in the toy store? They don't care. We could have Negranis. We could have, remember that line?
Yeah, I do.
At the tunnel, 1950s tunnel.
You can imagine the size of this setup once it was there to take up the whole.
I know, it would be so cool.
Yeah, take up a whole garage.
I only used to collect I only collect stuff that was fully boxed.
Arch,
You
did
know
you
how-
ever set this train up and actually put it on the tracks and stuff, all set up?
It's been running in my head.
Yeah, I'd venture to say no. He's got grand plans of grandeur to set it up, but
I thought for sure he would set it up and put a camera on it.
no, you need too much room. You need too much room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, you have to clear out the whole fucking living room and the kitchen.
You know what, Arch? You got to be the best guy to buy something off of when it comes to. Look at that.
You want to see a station?
So carefully wrapped and nice.
Ooh, here it comes.
Oh, cool! Another tin station. Tin.
Gee, that's gorgeous.
That is cool stuff, Arch. It really is.
Go nuts
I'm-
for this stuff.
True appreciator of vintage stuff.
The
Anything
dungeon
vintage.
love this stuff.
I just love old stuff, man.
Yeah, I love old stuff.
I
I'm
love
with you, Mike.
Bakelite. I love Bakelite stuff.
I am old stuff. I was at the nightclubs. I
Arch,
am old
I got
stuff.
5 years on you. Over 5 years on you. You're not old. You're a whippersnapper.
I'm old.
Age is just a state of mind.
Yeah, it is. I don't even know what I want to be when I grow up.
I never want to grow up.
I'm probably I'm not. I'm a professional recreator.
I love it.
That is so cool.
Oh, nice.
Box, everything's boxed.
Track changer.
No, that's a signal. Signal.
Signal for a track changer, right?
So I take it this train, Archie, isn't part of your Swedish cleaning, huh?
I got hundreds. I got quite a lot of box. Everything's boxed. See, boxed.
Oh, a little crane.
Box. Do you know how hard it is to find these fucking boxes?
Arch,
This is big money stuff. I can't believe
are
I've
probably
lost
worth-
it.
Arch, how long have you had this train?
I collected it in the 90s before I had the affair. And after the affair, I could never bring myself to buy any more because I had such a
25,
beautiful
30 years.
collection. And I sold all the good bits off to ward off bankruptcy.
Oh,
Do you still Arch, for some reason, I think, do you still have toys from your childhood?
Yeah, I do.
That's pretty cool that you were able to save all that stuff.
Okay.
For
So
so
I
long.
collected box sets. That was
Oh
my thing.
God, look at that.
See, with the
Oh my
stickers,
God.
everything on them, right? This is actually this is just after World War II, 1945, 1946.
Wow, cool.
Okay. I'll show it to
Sensational.
you. Big Meech, $10. Archie, please tell us you have train conductor's hat and overalls. No, I don't. I'm going to open this up now. Hang on. This is 1950s cardboard.
Mm,
Okay.
Love it.
1950s.
beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the color of that box.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
at an antique store right now, Angelic. Look at that.
Yeah.
But man,
Wow.
those boxes are
Oh,
probably
it's
as
Tom- it's
valuable
like-
as the train.
It's like Henry or whatever.
Yeah, what I've done is I put the cloth there so that they don't get damaged. This
Oh my-
here.
Oh, that is so cool.
And, no, but I'll show you what's cooler. Do you want to see something cooler?
Mm.
See this train? I got it from the guy. I bought this train from the guy whose mother gave it to him. He was only allowed to play with it after church on a Sunday.
Second owner.
And in here, I'm going to show you this. This is so cool. It's not necessarily valuable or anything like that, but he's got, when you bought this originally, it had little LED lanterns that went on the train.
Oh yeah.
See that? That's a lantern.
Oh
that
my
actually
God.
Yeah,
goes
they fit,
on here.
yeah, on the front. Yeah.
A nice detail.
Okay, that's a lantern. So depending on if you had a lantern on the other side, it told you which way the train was going and shit like that. Okay.
Mm.
He kept the lanterns. He had the lanterns.
You know, for
And,
anybody that collects stuff, this is so cool that you have
but
every little
it's-
detail, every little piece.
I got it from the owner.
Yeah.
He didn't want much money for it, right? Oh, I kind of didn't pay much. But this train here, he just said to me, just look after it. That's all I care about. Look after it. He remembers this as a kid. He just wanted it to be looked after. There's not really that valuable. It's honestly not that valuable.
Looks in beautiful condition.
When I say not valuable, probably $500 it's worth, that whole set. I mean, it's nothing real, considering it's fucking survived since 1946. 48. I think this is 48. 1948. It's 74 years old. It's worth $500. And at the time, this was so expensive in Australia because it was imported. This was the equivalent of like half a week's wages. It was fucking expensive.
Yeah, but what's cool about it is you have it so intact that you actually know what it would be like to go to a store and buy a fully intact set with nothing missing or anything. That's so cool.
It's the history. It's just the history. It tells a story. It tells a story of I mean, I can't believe the boomers aren't, Sirocco and these guys aren't on here talking about this stuff because this is their childhood.
And for the guys in the chat, I'm sorry that we find this so interesting, but if you're my age and Angelic's age, you just grow to appreciate this stuff when you get older. So I'm really enjoying this.
I mean, coming out of World War II, post-war, I mean, it was hard.
These were metal. These were expensive. Do you understand? These were not cheap.
Yeah.
This was expensive toy. He was only allowed to play with it after church on a Sunday.
When did rationing end in England?
I think late 50s.
See, it went on. It went on. I mean, it was. They had hard childhoods. Bit of bacon, bit of butter, dripping.
Lad, you want
Dripping,
more?
yeah. Dripping.
I'll show you something that's amazing. It even has the cardboard retainer in the box. That was always thrown away. You
It's
see?
a stunner. It's a stunner. That will be worth money. I believe that there will be like I think the next generation will go.
It hasn't gone anywhere. This hasn't, honestly, I think this set here, I paid $200 for it. It's worth $5. It just kept pace with inflation. It's not valuable. People don't want it. Do you understand?
until the next generation comes up and realizes what post-war was. And Generation X, we didn't really. Our parents made our lives the best they could, but the next generation,
my dad, my dad never had this. He never had toy. This is for rich people. My dad, they had a potato to play with and a rock.
Yeah. Well, they were on rationing.
You know what? You get a little kid's face like on Christmas Eve when you look at that stuff. You cherish that train, don't you?
And then I have people who I make 150,000 for, and I'm the biggest cunt in the world.
Oh, don't bring it back to that, Arch. This is too nice of a moment. Who gives a fuck for now? Remember, you're supposed to be.
I'll show you another set I got. I got another set.
Show us. Yes.
But nobody has that train, Arch. You have that train.
I wish how many
I had 20. I had about 10 sets, box sets. Boom, 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 boom.
Mm.
I used to collect 90. I collected pre-war. I didn't like post-war. This is just the garbage that was left over after the affair.
So I want a pre-war car. Oh my god, I want a pre-war car.
When I say pre-war, 1920s to 19.
Yeah.
KC Aquatics, 150 Malaysian ringgit. Those are some cool. 150 Malay. That's a lot of money, KC. What are you doing?
He's appreciating how you're preserving history, Arch. KC must be a little older of a gentleman. I'm taking it. I don't know.
Arch has facets. There's multiple facets to the man.
Look at this. Is what I love. This.
Look at it. It's all boxed up. Look at it.
It's got the price on it, right?
Is it pounds?
Yeah.
Man. Pre-decimal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, so 1966 we went to.
Yep.
16 pence. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is.
Have you got a bunch of 50-cent pieces to put away, Arch? Because we're changing over to King Charles next year. Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that just so British?
Now, Arch, is that plastic or is that like a baker?
It's tin. Tin. Fuck
cool.
me dead. Plastic. Fuck me dead. This is
wow.
This is lithograph printing. Plastic.
That's pretty cool, huh, Angelic?
It's amazing.
I'm fucking digging this. Believe it or not, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm digging this.
The chat loves it.
I got gas cylinder here. So you open this up. Just mint.
Oh,
I only bought the best of the best of the best. Mint plus.
It's beautiful.
You know.
It's beautiful. Look at the color. You can't get paint like that anymore. You can't get it. Doesn't exist.
It's got. You smell it. Takes you back to 1950s. You know. Think of England. Lie back and think of England. You know, the mother country. You know what I mean.
Oh yes.
It's Starchy $2. Archie threatening Tim's life. YouTube ban. I don't think so. I don't know why he says that. Why would you say that, Starchy?
Well, because he wants to bring you back down. Let's see another part of the train. We're in too good of a mood to let Starchy affect you, Arch.
Just give him a timeout. Here we go. See, I got boxes full of them. See,
that's the best part about this. I mean, you got to just like as if me and Angelic walked into a store back in the 40s and we were going to buy one, right, Angelic?
I'd be all over it.
I'd be all over it.
It's not worth much money, Angelic. You know that?
It's history. It's historical. You're doing the world a favor.
It's irreplaceable history.
Yeah.
It's just fucking cool.
There we go. This is 1960s. 1960s. Okay, 1960s. This is kind of the end of this whole when they made these. Okay, so this is 1960s. I actually painted. These have been painted in aquadia glue, so that it doesn't get damaged. Kind of preserves the preservation techniques. It tells you that label often falls off.
So Arch, in the 1960s, were they still made in England?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool.
Have a look what the lid says. Made in England by Meccano Limited.
Yeah.
This is actually fucking beautiful one. It's not.
Oh,
I'll show you.
Meccano. Oh, Meccano. Yes, Meccano. Let's see. That's another story, isn't it?
So after World War II, they became British Railways. So all the 4 railway companies became British Railways. That LNER, that's because that was sort of considered just after World War II. They were just churning them out. That's the old colours and that. But this here is a British Rail one. Have a look. See.
Hey, Arch,
green.
do you mind holding up a piece? I want to just see what a piece of track looks like.
Sure. It's O-gauge track.
Oh, wow.
And you could almost get on and ride it. It's so big.
I used to have this in electric. I used to collect electric ones. They are pre-war.
So what is that? What is that one then? How does that run? How does that?
These are clockwork.
Oh.
They're like mechanical watches.
So you wind them up? Oh, wow. Check that out. Hold that key up again, Arch. Can I see that?
A minute. I'll just put this in.
I had no idea you wound them up. I thought they're all electric.
Neither did I.
Yeah,
Rick, that is so cool.
So weird.
Oh, that's stunning.
Shall I show you?
Although I do remember wind-up toys when I was young, and they're all made from steel. You have to watch it because you can cut yourself so easy when they get old and break.
Holy shit, is that cool?
Wow. that's quiet. That's hard.
That is so cool, man.
It goes forward and backwards. There's 2 levers.
Oh, that's amazing. That is stunning.
$500 that set's worth. It's not worth much.
Surely worth more now. Surely.
No. They're honestly not that valuable.
Yeah. What a shame. It will be. It will be.
I have no fucking idea.
Well, I'm sure if you ever go to sell it, there's going to be somebody that's going to cherish it as much as you do to buy it, because that's so cool.
They're just cool things. You know, it's not about the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's not about the money. You just love them because they're beautiful.
You know what I bought for when I was a kid, it would cost.
These were made. So let's think about this. 1948. So that means the kid would have been born in probably early 42. So these are people who are my dad's age. They'd be in the late 60s, late 60s, 70s. Okay.
War children.
A lot of these kids would be dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You realize
like my dad.
they've lived their life. It's the full circle. They've lived the full circle.
They were war children.
Exactly.
I wish that I had just a little bit of the toys that I used to have when I was a kid.
See,
hey, Arch, remember the wind-up Evel Knievel motorcycle?
I do.
You don't know how bad. You don't know how bad I want one of those. Those things are like $300 brand new with the box and everything nowadays.
Oh, yeah. I had one of those.
Oh, my God. I would love to have one of those, Mike.
Remember SSTs?
No.
Where you put the toothed T handle down and you pulled it. And
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
It's so cool.
I miss my Johnny 7.
See, that's the other set there. See, that's the other set.
I mean, just look at how beautiful, how much pride they took in just the graphics.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's just a beautiful thing, you know. I don't know what to say.
They're beautiful.
See, this even got the little thing. It says it's a Hornby passenger train set 101 tanks, and the little sticker there says NE because this is the LNER version, because they did a GWR, they did a Southern, and they did an LMS version as well. See,
Stunning.
Arch, somebody's saying to drop a link for Bear.
Sure.
Does Bear like
Yeah.
trains?
So I mean, look, the train sets. They're not. Nobody fucking wants them anymore. Kids don't want this shit. You know, I don't fucking understand. You know what? It's a different world than when I was a kid. I had fucking BMX bike with back brakes. You know, I wanted a mongoose or a Supermax.
I had a mongoose.
I had a Super Goose.
Oh,
had a Rambler
nice.
Scrambler.
The full chromoly mongoose.
Yeah.
Yep. You beat me.
Hello,
You got me
Bear.
beat. I had the one with
Hello,
the
boys.
round
Hello,
circle.
boys.
Hi,
Boys,
Bear.
boys
Hi,
and
Bear.
men.
Hello, Mr. Bear.
How is everyone doing?
Hey, Bear.
I hope you
Hey,
had
Mikey,
dinner.
I got all the stuff you sent me today, which
Okay,
I'll forward
cool.
to Archie. I'm sorry, man. I'm just been busy with the family and
Oh,
everything.
man, take your time. I still
Thank
need
you.
a few days to sign the bottom of your bowl. I'm going to burn it in with like a wood burner, you know, like the soldering iron, and
Yes,
sign it.
yes. Thank
And
you very much. But I'm
say
going to
some,
forward to Archie the other stuff as well, so he can put it on the website.
Hello, Bear. We've been very tough, Bear. You know that?
Yeah, I know. I noticed. I tried to connect. I was having a dinner with Bunny and
Okay.
Cat.
That's okay. That's okay. Hey, there's
I
no
got
problem.
paid. I got paid today.
Yes, I paid
Thank you,
Bear
Archie.
yesterday. I paid. Yeah, no. I told you, Bear. I told you you'd first off the list there.
And I
Bear.
wanted to tell Bunny and Cat that this dinner is on my friend ArchieLuxury.
Thank you, Bear.
Thank you, Archie.
Thank you, Bear. You worked very hard for it. I lost my
Timmy
temper.
is keeps texting me. He's all over me. I don't know what's going on. I said to him, Archie. He says something in a way like you threatening him and his life is in danger and why is this happening? And I said, I don't know exactly what's going on, but you might have crossed some line.
Let me explain this to you. He's come out and said that he's got dirt he's going to release on me. Okay?
He's got zero dirt, Archie. I'm going to tell you
no,
something.
I'm just telling you. He's. I think I know what he's saying to people, right? And it doesn't make me happy.
What he's saying, Archie, is just simply a lie.
Let me say this to you. What makes me angry is the guy makes $150,000 from me. He was a failure before he hitched his wagon. He was a failure before he hitched his caboose to my express. Okay? He was working in adult daycare, helping elderly fill out forms, helping them with IT problems, and working as a lifeguard. He tried YouTube for mountaineering. Nobody wanted to watch. He tried YouTube for making imagos. Nobody was interested.
Emojis, yeah.
He tried.
But that's okay. To be very honest with you, I have no issue with that. I'm going to tell you what
he has. He doesn't.
What I have issue with is the lie he's spreading, and he said that lie to me, trying to turn me against you. I know for a fact that he said the same lie to Tommy. I know for a fact that he said the same lie to Hoff. And consequently, I know for a fact that he said that lie to many people which he considers important in one way or the other or influential.
Let me say one thing. Say I lost my temper. They try. He basically got a mate of his drunk. He got a mate who doesn't drink much at all. He got him completely shit-faced. He egged his mate on to beat up another mate at 1
Yeah, because he wanted to have something good to put on camera. He was looking for
it.
Exclusive. That part, to be very honest with you.
He's going to say, in the fallout of this, I may have said some nasty things to him because I was fucking angry. Right?
Archie, the way he said this thing, it's simply targeting to make you look like you are someone with a very nasty agenda. Listen, it's a lie. I mean, when people like Tommy and Hoff can read between the lines, that should tell you something. Unfortunately, there are also some dumb fucking people that might actually be gullible enough to believe this fucking guy. And who cares? Those are people that are not your viewers and your supporters anyway. What I hate about this is that he actually is using the lie to turn people against you. That's where I think he crossed the line. You know what? If he's watching, and I'm assuming he's watching because he is the one that contacted me. I want to tell you, Timmy, you crossed the line. You lying nasty about the person, and this is attack on him as an individual. And you are spreading this lie. He said I didn't make it public. You know what? You can't make it public because it will be too obvious that's a bullshit. You're using this one person at a time. You're not even texting because you don't want to have a screenshot people showing. So you're calling people individually, telling them this bullshit lie. Oh, he's now texting me again. Okay. You know what, Timmy? Show me the proof. Okay. Show me the proof. That's how you talk when you claim that I lie. Show me the proof. Okay. You have made such a terrible decisions lately. You truly are allowing greed to lead you. This is not any more OC guy. You know what? I'm not going to blame OC for anything. I'm not going to blame anyone, but I'm going to blame you. You're too greedy, and because of that greed, you're becoming slightly desperate. And I don't know what is exactly going through your mind. You know what? It's if anyone has taken this to the extreme, it's not Archie, it's not me, it is you. And I have written to you, and I'm going to tell you now, for what you talking privately to people about Archie, shame on you. Shame on you for using a lie in your so-called no war. You are deeply in a war. You're in a psychological warfare, and you are trying very hard to assassinate Archie as a person, and you are ultimately scum for doing that. Shame on you. I'm very disappointed. I am a little bit surprised that you would go and take it so far. And I frankly strongly advise you to apologize for it. No, not to community, to apologize to Archie. Call him, pick up the phone, and say, Archie, I'm sorry for saying horrible lie about you, so that I can turn people against
I don't
you.
want anything from him. I don't want anything. I don't want anything. Okay.
He should apologize, Archie. He
I
should.
don't want
you know,
anything from him. Swinging Kangaroo, $2 link for Bear. We've got the Bear on now. We love our Bear on there. We've also got Rick Basava, 10 Canadian. That's our official currency. God bless the Pontiff. And we've got oh my God, super chat from Ed McGowie, 50 pounds. Buy low and sell high in crypto and stocks. Buy Alpha Zero, A0, and Concordium now, and don't sell for 5 years. By the way, Bear's energy is so negative. Cheer up, man. Did you
I
also...
apologize. I genuinely apologize for negative energy. I'm sorry.
Jeff, 28, $2. The only lie is that Bear sold a Sprite on Jubilee. Let me just tell you one thing, Bear. I sold this watch roll today.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I sold it. I don't want anything I got from Tim. I'm also trying to sell my Rolex hat.
And now, you know what?
Tim.
You know what he's texting me now, Archie?
What's that?
That you're trying to kill him.
It's fucking ridiculous. You know that?
I'm sorry, but you know what? Come on, man. Timmy, who's trying to fucking kill you? Are you fucking stupid? Stop being a drama queen, okay? Seriously, man. Nonsense. By the way, that's a nice role. I mean, that's too bad. But I understand, okay? You feel Like the gentleman
I'm
just
just
before super
disappointed.
chat. I mean, yeah, negativity. Sure, we need to end the negativity. We need to be entertaining. We need to have fun. I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm sorry, man. If somebody's calling people behind your back and saying nasty lies about you, how would you feel?
It's
Think about
politicking.
it.
It's just politicking. It's politicking, Bear.
It's a nasty
Bear,
politicking.
it's
It's
just
just
politicking. Okay. And you know what? He makes 150,000 a year out of it.
and you know what? That doesn't actually bother me. Honestly, Archie, he
No,
puts a
but
lot of.
why doesn't he say anything grateful to me? Arch, you helped me so much. Arch, tone it
He
down.
was at
Be
one
nice.
point. At one point he was, and then
There was no
honestly,
money in it, but Bear.
everything turned, man. Everything. But that's what I'm saying. My response to him was, people are starting. Okay, OC did this, and I don't know, this person and that person. Like enough. It's not OC. It's a greed, Timmy. Greed is fucking killing you. Chill out, man. You'll do fine, okay? Stop being stupid. Stop being. Even before, you remember when he was talking about being doxxed when his first name came out, and then he was worried that people are going to kill him. Nobody's going to kill you, Tim. It's a nonsense. You are you self-destructed. You were on a green stream, and in all honesty, you self-destructed to a point. I felt sorry for you. You came on to spew the lies and bullshit and attack me primarily, and then Archie, how we lie, how we are this and that, and it all fired back. Then you started your circular logic and you started talking over people, and you further bury yourself. Just, you know what? You want to be Houdinki and talk watches, do that. But Houdinki doesn't call around and spews the lies individually to people on the phone about their competition, saying most horrible things to turn people against them. They don't have time to do that.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
You know, most of them have lost the string, by the way. The
Wow.
string has broken.
Yeah.
He's got the string. Sorry,
That
Bear.
no, that's actually beautiful.
It's not that valuable, to be honest with you. But
no, it doesn't matter. It looks nice. It looks very realistic, very, very cool.
Yeah. Okay. You know, the kids would have lusted after this. They're in their 70s now. Do you understand, Bear?
Yes, yes, yes.
You smell this?
I wanted to buy pistachio Breitling today so bad.
Oh, what happened?
He was too stubborn, man.
Paid.
He doesn't
You
want to
got
give
paid.
me fair discount.
How much
He doesn't
discount
want
did
to.
you want?
Archie, well, okay. I mean, I consider myself a friend and VIP. I was asking for 30, hoping to get 25.
Yeah, 25's fair.
Isn't it fair?
That's very fair.
He says he cannot do more than 20. I mean, stubbornness. You know what? Well, to begin, the watch is a very high price point. 10,300 Canadian. Add taxes to it. It's like a freaking 11,500 for a Breitling. Chill, man. Chill. So drop it down to 8,000 and we can talk. It's still a high price for a Breitling, to be very honest.
Here we go. Travis Lawson, $5. Wow. Here I thought Timepiece Gentleman brought the drama, but Timmy versus Archie is gold. Let's get back to the trains and funny.
So you agree with me, Archie?
Bear, I always agree with you. I don't like it when, I'm the one who actually rang Green Room and said, the police aren't coming after you.
Archie, I'm very clear. Home. Everything is very clear to me. And you know what?
I rang him and said,
Arch, brother, Green Room says nothing negative about you. Green Room has no issue with you. Green Room is not doing any drama with you. Green Room is sitting tight, is having a fun on his live stream. I haven't heard one nasty rumor He doesn't call people on the phone. He doesn't talk bad about Archie. He doesn't do anything to hurt ArchieLuxury and his live stream.
Hey, Bear, sorry to interrupt. Mr. Zoso's asking for a link twice.
Sorry.
Yeah, please, Archie.
Sorry,
please.
Bear.
Sorry. I'm just under pressure today. You know that?
Trains are beautiful, Arch.
I think he heard Bear talking about the Breitling because he's on the same wavelength as you, Bear.
Yeah, it's a beautiful watch, but come on, man. Like, in all honesty, I get bored with it. I don't want to lose my shirt on it.
Jeff, you want the Spearmint or the Picasso? Which one do you want, Bear?
What do you mean?
Spearmint or Picasso we're talking, sorry.
I'm talking pistachio.
Pistachio, okay.
Breitling Premier line, Premier chronograph.
My
a beautiful watch, watch, you know.
He only got 10. Jeff got 10 on the Spearmint. Nothing. I said that's not good enough. But he wanted to keep.
Hang on. He's getting bright Navi timer. They're more in demand, okay? And Navi timer sells. There is a higher demand on Navi timer. I can understand. On Navi, I would not even be expecting anything more than 15. This is a little bit different, Archie. This is not the Navi is popular among non-watch people as well. So there is always a higher demand on it.
Bear.
Yes, sir.
Is the pistachio vintage inspired?
Yes. The Premier line is vintage inspired. Now, pistachio dial, I don't know that. I never seen that color on any other watch or in the past. But the actual design of the watch and the thing, the way watch looks, ignoring the color, definitely vintage redesign of their chronographs.
50s?
Yes, sir. They have 3 models on that. They have split chronograph. They have which is a blue dial. They have a pistachio, which is just a simple chronograph, and they have the salmon one that actually resembles Patek with a moon phase complication, which is beautiful dial, beautiful from the top, but it is extremely thick and larger, so it doesn't really look nice on the wrist. The advantage of the pistachio is that it's also nice size and it's not too thick, and it really wears nice. Also, the color is very unique, so I like that. Very good movement, you know. A beautiful on a case back display. Gorgeous watch. Nice caramel crocodile strap, not alligator, crocodile. Beautiful watch. But in all honesty, even with everything that's Breitling doing lately, which is very positive, they're still very soft on a secondary market.
Why wouldn't he give you 30? What did he say? What percentage was he prepared to give you? Tell me that.
I think he was. Well, we kind of broke the discussion when he said that he cannot do more than 20.
Could he give you toys, but like a strap or buckle or throw in some shit?
I don't want to touch. I don't. To be honest with you, that doesn't really do much for me.
Come, it's worth something.
Hey, listen. Actually, it's interesting you say that, because I offered that originally to him, and I said, because I bought a rubber strap for my Mont Blanc, IC, and I said, hey, why don't you give me that complimentary, and then we can incorporate that. And he did not want to do that complimentary either. So he was fucking stubborn. He really pissed me off today. That's okay. I just, you know what, I'm craving that watch, but you know what, that watch is going nowhere.
You know what? You're so stubborn. You will cut your hand off in spite, you know?
You know, Breitling charges way too much for their straps. So, I mean, they're like $500. You're crazy.
Yeah. That I actually, yes, you're right, because I asked the price, and it's $650. Actually, it's almost 700 Canadian, which makes sense. What you just said, 500 US. Not cheap, man. Now, mind you, Mr. Zoso, a beautiful quality of the strap, no question about it. But
Yeah, no, I went. The reason why I jumped on, and hello, by the way, good
hi,
afternoon.
Mr. Zoso.
I went and looked at. I saw both of them. The one you were looking at, the pistachio, and the one that Archie was nice enough to bring up earlier that I asked him about. The curly asked him to show us. I really fell in love with that.
Which one is that? Which one is the other one that you thought?
The light green Navitimer.
Yeah, the mint green. Oh, the one that Jeff bought. Beautiful watch.
Spectacular. And I was worried it was going to be a little too thick. It's not. It's
No, they really improved the dimensions of Navi. They really improved.
I like the light blue one too.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Very much.
I was blown away by it. I'm definitely going to buy one. I mean, I know they're online for about 20% off. You know, if you buy them from a gray market dealer, but obviously we have reasons not to do that. So
correct.
Yeah,
Obviously, and yeah, exactly. We want to put our money toward Rolex, with the dealers, right?
yeah, we do. So you know, it definitely helps, and it helps even more if there's something. It really is spectacular. I was shocked. You know, you have to go look and see something. You just can't tell all the time online. And,
No, you can't. I agree 100%, Mr. Zozo.
Was blown away by it. It's beautiful, beautiful, and there's almost no weight to it as well, which is a little odd. I thought it was a little odd. It's pretty light for a nice size watch, but it wears really well, and the pistachio is absolutely beautiful as well.
Oof, I am so craving it. Hey, listen, you never know. To be honest with you, it might come as a package with the Rolex. So I'm not really. I when I get obsessed with the watch, I'm sure many of you in this hobby are like that. You start doing a bit of research, you try it on, you get yourself deep into it, and you kind of start slightly obsessing over watch, and then you get it. It all changes maybe after a month. But that process is quite enjoyable, I think. So it's okay. I'm just prolonging the process because I mean I'm stubborn too. Okay, I understand that. It just as a watch itself, I love them both. The Navi you're talking about, and I agree with Angelic. The blue one also, the light blue one is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole line they did really well on Navi.
They did.
In my opinion.
I agree.
They look
And
like
you know,
jewelry.
it makes it a lot easier to be stubborn when you have a collection like yours. So it's not like you can't just go home and look at a couple of different watches and say, you know what, I'm good. I can wait. You know, and
Right.
It makes it a lot easier it lessens the blow.
Right.
And, I mean, that's what I did. You know, I said, you know, I really want this. But when I got home, I said to myself, back down.
Yeah, you can wait. You can wait.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll wait.
One thing, you know what I really like, Mrs. Also? I mean, Navi, no question. That's a watch that you can wear on a polo. You don't need to be dressed up. The other one, the Pistachio, I was thinking, this is dress watch. I could never wear this because if I very rarely wear shirt and a tie, only for Pontiff occasionally. And I thought, you know what, this watch is not going to look right with my dress style. But in all honesty, it looks fantastic. It actually looks fantastic. It's just type of watch that is easy to dress down. I think it has a lot to do with the color of the dial, which is such a kind of happy color, gold different color. So it gives the watch another dimension from the perspective of how it looks on a person.
They absolutely, both of them absolutely pop. They come right at you. And when I walked in, I saw my SA was wearing it, and I'm like, wow, fantastic. And it just, it gripped me right away. So, yeah. And you're right. You can wear that watch no matter what. It really doesn't. It's not as formal as you would think.
Exactly.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought when I saw it in the wild. It had that ability to cross over. It just, yeah. I walked in with my usual flannel shirt and put it up against my wrist and thought, wow, it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bear, did you see the salmon dial yet?
Yes.
You've seen it. You've.
It's absolutely not for me. It is way
Yeah.
too thick, and much larger than pistachio.
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago when they first came out, and the dial is beautiful. The watch is beautiful, but you're right, it doesn't wear well.
Nah, Patek is Patek. They could not
Yep.
even come close to it.
No comparison.
For sure. Interesting, guys. You are into trains, right? I know that. I was a little bit. My dad was big. Actually, my dad was a surveyor, engineer, working on the railroads and so on. So I'm finding interesting that Archie has never really appreciated the ultimate train watch.
Not the ball. You're not talking about ball, are
Oh,
you?
fuck no, God, no. Railmaster.
The Railmaster. Good point. Of
You know
course.
what? That's the ultimate, in my humble opinion, the ultimate train.
That's
engineer. They were developed originally for engineers.
Hey, Bear,
Yeah.
have you ever seen Archie in a beard?
No.
I grew it a bit, Bear. Remember a couple years ago?
I've seen Archie unshaven, like having a bit of a
Yeah.
scruff,
Yeah.
but not like a
yeah.
beard like me or like
Yeah, see,
Angelic.
Crappie Luxury doesn't ever. There was I don't forget who it was that was on the dungeon, and he said, "Oh, he goes, you guys never seen Archie with a full beard." And
Full beard? I don't remember full beard.
And Crappie was on there, and he said, "No." He goes, and even Crappie said, "You mean like unshaven?" The guy goes, "No, full beard."
No,
You know,
no.
Archie, you got a super chat.
Thank you so much there. Here we go. We've got KC Aquatics. He's a great guy. You know that KC? He does modeling and he does he makes his own stuff. He paints. He does a lot of painting and stuff like that. KC Aquatics, $6. Can
Very
Batman go with a suit? Any analog watch. It's not 1996. Any analog watch can go with a suit now.
No, I'm sorry, Archie. For example, the big like let's say James Cameron, that cannot go with a suit. I'm sorry. The Batman can.
Yeah,
It's
the
thin.
Batman can. Yeah.
I mean, if you have a big sea dweller or something like, come on, that's too big.
You can actually get a Batman under your cuff.
Oh yeah, Batman is a nice proportions for sure, for sure.
Sea Dweller's a bit hard under the cuff.
Yeah, or Planet Ocean, or I don't know, the what's it called? The like there's some watches that are just not, they're analog, but they're still too sporty, too large, too thick. I think Yachtmasters are so nice, man. Yachtmasters are so thin and nice and classy, even more than subs. Explorer is such a nice watch, dressy watch. I mean, Datejust, obviously. A lot of Rolex watches are so nice for like a more professional dressing, office style dressing, and so on.
You know what, Bear? Bear. You know what? I got to tell you, those toys, right?
Yes.
What I love about them, they have an innocence to them. Okay?
Certainly, yeah. Nostalgia.
What I love about them is it was a different time they're from. They're a time capsule to a different time.
Good point.
And different morality, different way of doing things. And what I find with them is they can take you back in time, and it's almost like you're there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
exactly.
What I really love about those toys is thinking of the children who love to play with them then. You know what I mean? They would have been so excited to have got one of that as a present for Christmas or birthday. This is after World War II, where they had a lot of misery and suffering and shortages and rationing. To have something to bring joy after so much horror in the world.
You can kind of make
And
an analogy with
Often there's a lot of damage.
I mean, they're for grown-ups, obviously, but you can make the same analogy. It's that you're going back in time. You know,
Their parents, often their families, there's a lot of PTSD, and it wasn't diagnosed in those days. The fathers coming back from war, they probably hadn't seen their children, or children were conceived in while they were home, and then they'd go back off to war, and then they'd come home and meet their children. And they often, though, that generation had a lot of PTSD that wasn't spoken about. They weren't allowed to talk about it. They didn't feel they could. And
they called it shell shock back then.
Well, it's right. It wasn't diagnosed as PTSD. They called it shell shock, or
they call it shell shock,
or drunkenness, or whatever. I mean, you know,
yeah, whatever the the results of it were, the damage it caused.
Yeah,
but yeah,
damage.
Bear, you got a lot of hair, Bear.
I have a lot of hair.
Yeah, you're in good lighting. I never noticed that you had a pretty nice head of hair. I didn't notice that before.
No, no. Thank you, Curly. I appreciate the sentiment, but that's not the case. Thank you very much, though. Archie, when can you? I know this is going to be annoying to many. When is the New York?
The New York part of the tour is absolutely fantastic, Bear. We've got Sirocco here. Hello, Sirocco.
Good morning.
Hello, Johnny English.
Johnny, hey. I'm just thought I'd jump on and just share something with you.
Sure.
I tried to do it before, but couldn't.
Holy shit!
The Man and the Sea. Did you guys read The Man and the Sea?
The Old Man and the Sea.
Yeah, classic book.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, brilliant.
Sirokovic.
You know Hemingway ended up shooting himself. Did you know that?
Are you anchored, or are you?
Yes, he's anchored. Yes, he is.
What a clear sky! Wow. What a beautiful clear sky.
Is this when you look at life and say, you know what, that was the best decision I ever made?
It's a good decision. Yeah, he's enjoying it.
Yeah. Don't fool yourself. There's a lot of work, man, to live on a boat.
Yeah, we're looking at it from a romantic point of view, but it's not all always just a joy. You're right.
It's not all roses and crackers.
Rick V, thank you for coming on. Rick V, thank you for coming on.
Actually, I just seen Johnny English for a second.
Yes.
He changed the hair color, Archie.
Sammy Singh, $2. OP41 versus New Air King versus Date Just Smooth. This will be second Rolex.
Mr. Zoso, you should tell that to Archie. He should not.
Okay.
I really say don't need to go into detail because I confirmed the Hoff, I confirmed Tommy, I confirmed myself.
By the way, I'm actually going to be confirming the dates in the next 2 days. Okay, we're going to update everything. I'm going to come to each of these guys.
Archie,
we got enough, Mr. Soso. We got enough. It's going to be enough. It's perfect for us. We're very happy.
So from which day to which day are you in New York?
You know what, Bear? Let me show you something, Bear. Okay, so I've just got my train sets, right? The guys, they're all over my New York paperwork. It's on top, that box.
Mr. Zoso, you know this. I'm going to ask you. He's lost in space. When is the New York, Mr. Zoso?
Well, we're having Luger's. We're doing on the 25th. That's Tuesday.
25th Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know what Arch has plans for his birthday. I'm trying-
Nothing.
Well,
You
yeah,
are the plans.
Okay.
You
Archie,
are the
Archie,
plans.
which
All right.
hotel are you staying at?
The pod.
Pod 51.
Okay.
All right. So I'm trying to get Tommy if he'd like to come to, because Tommy he doesn't live far from me. He lives actually pretty close. So I'd be able to, help him out or pick him up or whatever so he could come with us if he wants to, and if Arch wants him to come to dinner.
Tommy? My God, we would be honored to have Tommy.
I would love it. So, I'm trying to coordinate that.
So we got Arch.
And we're going to try.
Oh, look who is here.
Holy
Oh, wow,
shit.
nice.
0000, $20. ER has reached out to me about a watch review. My timepiece is not up to AC3 stand. That doesn't matter. Out of respect to my friend ER, we'll send her a few of my collection to share with you next week.
I highly doubt that 0000. I highly doubt that.
And you got to remember, there's nothing wrong with the watches. I like my steel watches because they're
Archie,
usable.
You know what I was thinking when you said that? Remember that night on Dungeon, by the way, when JJ joined us? I actually enjoyed his shitter collection. Watches are just so interesting. Watches are interesting. They don't have to be always power pieces. They don't have to be flexing pieces. Watches are very interesting.
I really love the old Omega Pi Pan Seamasters. I got a thing for those, and the bumper movements. You know what? I looked up bumper movement, and what it is it's got an actual swinging pendulum, but it doesn't go all the way around.
Correct.
It just goes from one side to the other. So it bumps from one side to the other side, bump back and forth. That's why they call it a bumper movement.
Yes.
Because I always wondered what it was, whether it had like a weight that swung back and forth like sideways, or
Hey, Mikey, excuse me 1 second. Arch, a guy named Sammy Singh, SINGH, says his super chat was ignored.
Oh, let's go back. Sorry, super chat.
Guys, I don't have access to the chat, so I cannot keep an eye on it.
Swinging Kangaroo, $2. Panel, Sammy Singh's question. OP. Oh, that was saying it. Yes, Sammy. OP for I read it, but we didn't answer it. OP41, Air King or Smooth Datejust? This is his second watch. The question is, what's his first watch? I can't give you advice if I don't know what his first watch is, but I would say OP41, Air King or Smooth Bezel Datejust? Air King, Air King, Air King. Steel Sports, Steel Sports, Steel Sports. Every day of the week.
I'm going to agree with Pontiff, but I'm going to say that if you are buying it on a secondary market, Smooth Bezel Datejust at this point is amazing buy.
Yep. Smooth Bezel Datejust trumps OP41.
Agreed. And OP41 is the dumbest purchase on a secondary market.
Yeah, but still a great watch.
Absolutely. Just way too overpriced. Way too overpriced.
They were never on my radar until they came out with their colors and made a 41, and then I was like, wow. And now I actually really like them. But I'd still grab a Smooth Bezel Datejust, before.
For example,
given the opportunity.
OP41 black dial is going to cost you right now in Canada about 13,000 Canadian. 13,000 Canadian.
Oh, fuck that.
Datejust 41 black dial, smooth bezel, oyster bracelet is going to cost you about $9,000. You're going to save $4,000 on a watch that's actually, as a watch, superior to OP41.
Yes, totally.
I mean, you could literally get the right Datejust, and it can be a one and done.
Yes.
It's a very underrated watch.
Yes. Yes, agreed. Agreed.
Arch, another super chat from
Especially the
0000.
smooth bezel.
Here
Yes.
we go. Here we
Yes.
go. We got a super chat from 0000, $10. Bear, will you have enough time for 40 timepieces across many brands? This is a super collector, Bear. What we're going to do is we're going to give him the CB treatment.
Listen, we will dedicate.
We will dedicate the whole show to this collection.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that people will enjoy that.
Oh yeah.
We have received really a lot of compliments and a lot of positive feedback on CB review live stream. We did it for 1 hour. If 40 pieces is in game, okay, certainly we will have to do it in a longer period of time. But
3 hours, Bear. We got 3.
We got 3 hours. We'll enjoy the journey. We will enjoy
3
the
hours
journey.
of watch talk. I bet you brings in fat super chats. I bet. If
it doesn't matter because it's already paid by ER. Also, we might have an occasional break with some nice musical intermezzos with
hopefully we get some interludes.
Yes. By the way, what sunglasses you wearing, Angelic?
Oh, they're just some older. They're just the classic Wayfarer.
Yeah, Rembrandt Wayfarers. Yep. I had a pair for about 10 years.
CB's
managed to keep it for 10 years.
It was fantastic. But you guys, when you went over each way, it was, first of all, he's got an unbelievable collection. And,
you do know, Mr. Zoso, that's just a part of his collection, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a couple of boxes there.
Right. So he kind of did us a favor. He chose what he thought would be the most interesting components for our live stream. So he was really thinking more about us than actually showing off his collection. And this is why probably it was also great, because he had a group of awesome Rolex pieces, and then he picked a group of really unique independent pieces. And it was just a very interesting research. Yeah, that was a great show. That was
Guys, speaking of 3 hours, we're at the 3-hour stream mark. And what I want to say is this, guys. I want to walk away with some peace. I've been a little bit distracted because I've received 20, 30 messages from Timmy. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Me too, Arch.
To be completely honest with you, it's always got circular logic. But I think he's trying to say, let's just be friends. Let's not be nasty. And you know what? I want to be the bigger man here too. And I will say this. I haven't always been perfect. I'm fucking hard to live and work with. I'm difficult. Okay? I am hard. And I honestly, I tell you this now. I don't want to get highly stressed and angry and upset. That's not good. You know, I even as far as the money goes, do you want big money and have a roller coaster of life, or do you want to have some fun? But you know what? I would prefer less money, okay? Because it'll fucking give you a heart attack. It's just so stressful. You know, this shit is so stressful, and I've been taking it badly lately.
I just have one thing to tell you, Timmy. Look at I did not have my camera on. Look at my fucking eyes, okay?
Archie, super chat from GB.
GB, $2. AC, do a collection review of luxury firearms. In Australia, we're not allowed to have firearms.
Timmy, you crossed the line. You crossed the line. You made up a terrible lie, which you were spruiking to people with the intention to turn them against Archie. And I think that's the dirtiest thing you ever done. Stop it, apologize about it, and let's go on. And stop the war, because you and your right-hand OC are actually people who started this war. not us. Even though you're trying very hard to portray it as us being the nasty pikers. We never, ever try to get people to hate you based on a lie, and we never called your supporters and lied about you. We don't have a fucking time for that bullshit. So this is where you crossed the line.
Archie, can you bring up 0000's comment, please? It's for Bear.
Yep. This is for 0000 Bear. Will you have enough time? We did that one, actually. We did that one, Curly.
No, he made a comment. He says not super chat, just a comment.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let's get that there. And I got to tell you guys, seriously, I want to have less stress in my life. I'm not going to make it to 60 if I have stress. Bear, I will send it to ER, and you can decide what is best for the community. Thank you.
Thank you,
Let me just say this, and I say something too, Timmy. Timmy, I haven't always been perfect. You know, I don't hate you. I suppose the thing I'm really angry at is that I trusted my own sense of character. I like to think I have a good judge of character, and I was suckered in by circular logic and pop psychology. That's what makes it sad for me. But you know what? I don't feel any hatred to you. I wish you well. And we just tone down when you and Diego plant bullshit to me. OC loves you. Bullshit. Come on. Don't give me that bullshit, okay? Please. It's just, but hey man, you have a good day today. I'm happy, okay? I'm happy.
And nobody's gonna kill you, Timmy. Nobody's gonna kill you. Stop being fucking drama queen, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't like getting angry, and I did it maybe once or twice. I don't like it, and I can tell that it's entertaining and you make a couple of bucks out of it.
Mr. Zoso, you confirmed with me that he was actually contacting you about that nasty comment message about Archie.
Yeah.
Tell me, please,
Yep.
who in a right fucking mind believes that garbage?
Look, I mean,
Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this baby up. We'll be here tomorrow. Let's do it. No, but okay, guys, I love you all. We're gonna go through the dates very soon. It is fantastic. Peace, brother, peace. I love you, and I'll be honest with you, Timmy. You're welcome to go to the steak dinner. I'm an angry Ukrainian. I get my anger out, but I'm not angry anymore. I'm peaceful. The poison's gone.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Bear?
You know, Archie, can I be honest with you?
Yes.
What would I do when I meet Timmy?
Yes.
I'd give him a hug.
Yes.
Pontiff,
I'd give him a hug.
Yes,
100%.
angelic, sir.
I love you.
Hey, it's different for you, but it's different for you.
Hey, Arch, no after show today? The dungeon?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm worn out. I was going to send the link to Timmy, but let's not push it. It's a joke. It's a joke, Bear.
He should have come on. He should have come on.
Swinging kangaroos on. He wants to say something.
Hello. I just want to confirm the date for the Vegas. That's all. I mean,
Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
28, 29, 30, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Archie, question. You had all this posted on your webpage?
Yeah, but look, I tell you what, no, he wants to take me to dinner. I tell you what, I'm going to confirm it with Bondage. Give me a day, and I'll come back to you, okay?
No problem.
Swinging Kangaroo is VIP, Archie.
Yeah, Swinging Kangaroo wants to take me out for a special dinner. You know what, Swinging Kangaroo, let's fucking do it. I had enough.
He's always a gentleman.
We're doing lunch when you come to San Francisco, Arch, right?
Actually, the thing is, I can't stand on this thing. You know what I can't stand? The two bits on this trip where I got limited time: Vegas and San Fran. I got so many people. New York, nobody wants to know me. Denver, nobody wants to know me. Dallas, nobody wants to know me.
The reason I'm asking about New York, I'm pretty sure I can make it.
Oh,
No, that's okay. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the
Very
days
happy to
that
hear
I've
that.
got short, everybody wants to see me. On the days I got time,
I'm trying, buddy. I
I
can't.
think we can
I
make it a
only have-
group. We
I
can
have
make it a
2
group
days to
lunch.
Murphy's
do
Law.
Make it a group lunch, Archie.
Guys, and I got a
Let's-
friend of mine who I got to talk to. He wants to take me to lunch. He's had a very, very hard thing happen. It's a long story. I don't want to go into it, but I want to say hello to him. He had he's just come out. It's a long. I don't even want to mention it, but I love you. We'll be here tomorrow. Let's run the outro, and we'll be back. So, guys,
Love you guys. Thank
Love
you.
you.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
Love all you.
See
you,
see
Angelic.
Have a good day. Have a good night.
Rock and
See
roll.
you later. See you
Thank you.
later.
Let's play
See
Bum
you.
Chunks together. I'm here to tell you the awful fucking truth.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love
Thank you so much for your support.
January, February, into March and April. Same way to
Thank you, thank you.
May, June, or July.
Fucking hell! Horrid!
I never let a
Absolutely
day
horrid!
go by
I give you shower and you
for
snaky,
you to
snaky, snaky with me.
remember.
What the
Just
fuck
in
did I
case
do
you
to
go
you?
away in August or September, in October and November, not to mention warm December. I love
Half a dozen pieces of fucking
though another
shit.
year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too.
If I can be with you.
Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year through. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you.
I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
just want to I am sure that Lord they're watching this program as well, because he cannot stop watching you, because it's basically very attractive to you sexually, even so that he is not into men's, but eventually he is.
Lord, help me!
Yes, sir.
spent too much money.
I respect you. I will remain.
Okay, I respect you too. I love
no
you.
hard
You can
feelings.
leave now because your time is
Goodbye.
I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't want to carry on this bullshit that everything is a struggle. I've got to be totally honest with you. I actually have a tax bill kind of due, and this money would be extremely helpful to meet some obligations that I've got.
In October and November, not to mention warm December, I love you. Though another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too. Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year too. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Holy
Sunday.
fuck! What the fuck? I'm looking in the mirror!